And I know they tried in every effort they could possibly think of to try to get more information. And in most ways, I understand it was unsuccessful. Now, why I bring that up now, Billy, because we have the opportunity to do that. We're going to sit down with Michael Proctor. We're going to ask him some questions under oath. We're going to sit down with Trooper Buchanan and Tully and Jen McCabe and Matt McCabe and Brian Higgins. And we're going to be able to have them in an office at the other side of a table, asking them questions under oath and being able to follow up and having subpoenas and getting documents. And so this is going to be an entirely different type of case that's going to get us the ability to answer some of these questions that Alan couldn't answer in the criminal case, and we look forward to it.
And what about the dog? I mean, back to Chloe. Have we found Chloe? Is there any way, even if we did find Chloe, would we be able to look at her claws and say, yeah, these are do we have the technology that says those claws made those marks?
I know, Billy. So I don't know where Chloe is right now. We may find Chloe, we may not find Chloe. I don't know. But in raising Chloe, I think you identified some of the real problems and some of the challenges we're going to face with this case. And that is the Massachusetts State Police attacked Karen and focused their entire investigation on Karen. They never went into the house and tried to take, for example, saliva tracings from Chloe. They never did any investigation on Chloe or trying to match the clear dog bites and scratches on the arm of John O'Keefe to Chloe. They ignored that. And so I understand that the family moved Chloe away and that Chloe is somewhere out of state, but somewhere. And, the real disappointment to Karen, and ultimately it should be for everybody in the community, including the O'Keefe family, is that the state police didn't investigate everybody in that house that they should have. And so while there's this entire investigation, which we think was as alleged, a fraudulent, malicious prosecution, we don't have, on the other hand, an investigation of everybody in the house. And so there is inevitably going to be evidence that we can't recreate, that we can no longer get. We're going to try.
I don't see Colin.
Yeah, and the sad thing about that, too, is you look at the Chloe situation. Even during the first and second trial, they were not allowed to get more information or even introduce their own experts when it came to the dog bites. We saw Judge Cannoni push back so much on a lot of the evidence they wanted to include in this first and second trial. And they were fighting so hard on this. So again, we're going to have to see how moving forward with the civil case that this is going to be different from the actual criminal case, because there's going to be a lot of information that wasn't allowed to be presented in the first two trials that we're going to be able to see here. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments in the chat. We're going to get into more of this interview here shortly.